Welcome to a place where reality dies and tabletop shenanigans begin. A little note, I might not have put this in the last video. John is still with the timekeeper, and he's not here. I might even do a subplot with him, and maybe even a short one. Yeah, just him by himself. I might do a one-player session just with him and do something cool. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to have to write it if I do, which I probably will have time for. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But you all are still in a completely other dimension. At the tavern, Smudge said, do not leave. You can stay here. Y'all got some sleep. And the next morning, Smudge comes in. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah. Oh, we're back in the moment.
We're back in the moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I jumped right to it.
Okay, so
where he walked in your room at the tavern.
Knock at
and
least.
I was gonna say.
No, of course not. He barged in, was like, "Y'all ready to go?" I got things to do.
I wake up half awake because he just woke me up from my beauty sleep. I'm like, sure, give me 10 minutes to get around. Sure, let's go.
Okay.
Ready?
Adeline's ready?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Ready? Okay. He gives you about 10 minutes. You ready to go?
I live in the front room.
10 minutes.
Right? Okay, you gotta let the cat out from the front room.
He's knocking shit over though.
Yeah, before we started, he was...
Maybe that's just a
Screwing with the
cry
tripod.
for attention, you know, because you don't love him enough, Devin.
Socks.
I thought he tried to get upstairs.
Bitch!
Okay,
See,
gotta
Devin,
check the camera.
Maybe that's why he
The
annoys you
camera's
so much.
fine now. I'm
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Maybe that's why he annoys you so much, because he's just cry for attention. He's like, love me, goddammit.
As soon as we start, he's always like, the attention's off me. We gotta fix this. Let me do something stupid so that y'all will pay attention to me.
Drama, I love it.
Okay, so he opens a portal, and he's like, okay, go on.
Where are we
Walk through
heading?
the portal. I'm like, well, thank you, good sir.
Wait,
I guess, where are we going?
where's the portal going to?
We'll find out when we walk out.
Where do you think it's going? Get in.
Oh, we don't know. We can't see the other side.
You see, in the portal, there's a beach. You can see beachfront.
The vacation I needed.
Cue Zach Brown Band. I got my toes in the asses.
Beep, beep, beep.
He's like, speaking of which, let's start the music. Yeah, I guess I walk through.
That's
walk
not the
through.
mood.
He walks through. Adeline,
Oh, yes, I walk through.
you walk through.
Imagine you stay behind just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens. Just to test.
Let me get a drink real quick.
I'm going my own little adventure.
Okay.
It's gonna put me right to sleep.
It would be good music to go to sleep to. As you all go through, you notice you are on the beach at the island with the cave and the cabin. And you look out and you realize your ship is out on the sea. And Smudge comes right up behind you guys and the portal closes. And Smudge waves at the ship. And he's like, okay, here you all are. Do you have any questions?
Are you coming with us?
Nope, I got things to do.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll leave you to it. Any last advice before we part?
Can you get your ass out of my face? Thank you.
Try opening doors before you break them down.
Okay, that's a little sassy for 8 a.m. in the morning. All right.
And that should be targeted towards me.
Yeah,
He
that's-
needs to be yelled at to collect
Both of
shit.
y'all.
He needs to be yelled at to collect shit.
That's a good note.
At that
Write
point,
it down
he's
on your
like,
paper.
Surprise orders from members.
He looks behind you, at the island. Huh. The smoke wasn't there before. That's interesting.
Is it good smoke or bad smoke?
It's the you look over and the cabin that was there is burnt down, and it is almost ashes at this point.
Oh, bad smoke.
Bad smoke.
Sorry, Smudge, you're on your own.
Smudge is like, well, doesn't look like there's any danger here. Reopens the portal. Have a nice day.
What about all those
Goes through.
books? He doesn't give a shit about those anymore.
I guess not.
Maybe that's his stuff he had to take care of.
Portal closes.
Burn it down, no witnesses. That makes sense. Or was he hiding?
You're not at the island with the great library. You're at the island with,
There's more than one.
The Cobalt Island with the little cabin we went in earlier? Or what
Yeah.
island are we on?
yeah.
You're terrible at telling us
Okay.
which island we're on. You
So
just said it had a
I told you
beach.
the big cave and
wait.
I did not hear cave.
So not the island where we broke down the door when we could have just opened it.
No.
yeah,
Not
no,
that
you're not on that one.
Okay. We're good then. It's just a random ass cabin. Okay.
That we found a map to in previous sessions.
Yeah.
I sped things up a little bit. You could have gone back. I mean, if you really want to, you could go back to the island with the library.
We didn't know what to do with it in the first place.
So
You,
he can,
you all do have books from there.
I do.
Yes.
What?
Last time, yeah, it's been a month since we last played, unfortunately.
I've got a tentacle. I don't know
You
what
should
it's
each
a high tentacle. By
go
the way.
ahead
Is it
and
the hole?
write down your books that you got. I believe Adeline had a green one. I think. Did you have a blue one or a black one?
I thought it was a red one.
Red one? Okay, you have red. You had blue, right?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure you picked blue. I can go back through the footage and make sure I'm right. But go ahead and each write down you have your color of book from the Great Library. You can try to decipher those later on. That could be something you do in the downtime. You're probably going to need Arian to help you.
That won't be of much help. I didn't really listen right after. Somebody's calling.
Press the mute button.
Magical mist.
How mute?
There's a mute right there on the touchpad thingy.
You're doing great, Devin.
I don't know how to use a Mac. I don't have one. Sorry.
I want to make sure it wasn't screwing with footage.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Everything is fine. House burning down, but everything is fine.
So you notice that your boat has put a rowboat down, and the rowboat is rowing towards you. It should be here momentarily. Is there anything you would like to do on the island while you're here?
Chill on the beach till the rowboat gets here.
You just want to chill?
I think so. I don't think there's anything for us there.
I don't think so either.
I don't know.
No.
Don't look at me.
Shouldn't we be looking at you?
Yeah, I think we should be looking.
I mean, I know everything that's on that island, but I'm the DM. I'm not going to tell you what's on the island. That's your job. It's your job to tell me, hey, I want to go back or not.
You want to go back?
Storyteller doesn't tell the story.
I'm here to tell the story if you say, hey, we want to go check things out again.
I'm gonna chill. Do you guys want to go check out the beach?
It's either the cave or the...
Wait, there's a cave?
Yeah, you're on
It's
the...
the one I got trapped
the one
under
with
the
Zeus.
net.
Is that the one with the dragons?
The single one, yes.
Single.
The Dragonborn that you fought.
That we got the plates from.
The dragon plates. The gold dragon plates.
Yes.
He doesn't remember any of this. You know what you should do? You should finish editing the videos and post them
Does
privately.
this look familiar?
No.
I feel like most of our places look like that. Where it's just like an open room with a body of water in the middle.
That's where you fought Zeus and the kobolds and Ors got trapped under the net.
Zeus the Greek god or Zeus just a random guy?
Zeus the Dragonborn.
Isn't this where we found the?
It's the one where
statue?
you
The-
left
the-
both of us to go off and do your own thing and
I
almost
thought that
died.
was 2 times ago.
That was
That
two
was
times
like
ago.
2 or 3, yeah.
Where did we come back to this island?
He just dropped us out here.
Smudge teleported us here.
You know what? Not important.
And he told your ship to go back here.
Not important.
I'm kind of changing things a little bit. I think Zeus said, or I think Smudge said to go back to the other islands, and I'm fast forwarding back to this island.
In the spirit of the story moving forward, best not to look back. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to chill on the beach?
How long is it gonna take for the boat to get here?
Not very long.
Okay, chill on the beach.
Chill on the beach. Okay. We're gonna fast forward a little, like a half an hour.
Let's fast forward 30 minutes.
It's 8:30 in the morning, and the boat gets there. The captain's like, "Y'all want to get on and go back?"
That's what
Hell
we've been waiting
yeah.
for.
Okay. The rowboat hits shore. Hop on in, and then we're going back. Are we going back to mainland now? Back to the port city?
Where does the map I have lead
Yeah, the map.
again?
The map shows
Isn't that further
all of the islands.
whatever direction?
Isn't that more west?
I'll pull up the map for you.
I didn't know you had a map.
I had an extended map. Like
I showed it to you.
gave-
I only showed it to you once, and nobody asked to see it again.
We
so.
also don't understand where we're at on the map, but you do.
It's not getting on the table. Yeah.
Yeah. So you went this way for a couple more islands, and now you're back around here. Right about there. This isn't an exact map of what.
That zoom in was helpful though.
Yeah.
No,
So
why
this
zoom
this
back?
is the mainland right here.
Zoom back in.
This is the mainland. You
Wait.
hit a couple islands along here.
Okay, so the pink is water.
Yes.
Okay. Got that backwards.
So yeah.
Okay. And so we're back on heading. So our options
You're-
are to head back to
You're
the
about
mainland.
right here. Your options are head back to the mainland, or if you want to point to a spot of this map, you can try to sail anywhere if you want.
Did we hit that big island yet?
Right over here.
No.
That's not a
Down.
thing.
Oh. What is that?
Um, I just pretend that's not there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I totally did not steal this map from another universe.
Totally did not. Anyway.
So yeah, your options are to keep on headed. I mean, you can point to a spot on the map and try to sail there.
Well, I don't. The goal was to head west. So should we
yeah.
not keep
But
the
you
spirit of
also-
heading west?
You also did hit treasure.
Did?
Yeah, you got the golden dragon.
The golden dragon plates that you gave a couple away. She gave 1 or 2 away.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of dragon scales. Is that the same thing? That's
You
not
all-
the- that's
You got dragon
Golden
plates,
plates.
Wait,
4.
ooh.
I got 4
from the
gold
gold dragon
plates.
statue that you hit with lightning.
It's been a long time.
It's
Just
been a
go
long
with
time.
It. Go with it.
Trying.
I feel like we should
We
keep
did a
going
recap
west.
of last time, but it's been so long. I feel like we should have done a recap of like this entire thing.
Yeah.
Should we head west? We're on the boat. We're on the boat.
I think we might as well go further west.
Might as well. Maybe we'll find more treasure than the treasure we've already found.
Okay.
What's the one dude's name? I forget.
Me too. I think I know who you're talking about.
The guy that
useless
doesn't do
guy.
anything?
The
Yeah.
useless guy.
Oh yeah, he's with you too. Kalen's
Okay,
with you too.
there we go. Okay.
He's just been silent.
Was that the treasure that he was thinking of? Or?
I didn't mention him. He's really just been silent this entire time. He walked through the portal and everything.
Useless yet again.
Yep, useless yet again.
He's...
Kalen's like, I would really rather go towards Mainland. I've kind of been through a lot, and we kind of did everything we were supposed to do.
Was this the treasure you had intended us to find?
I would believe so. We got gold, so...
Are you a gambling man, Kalen?
After I touched a staff that sent me into a whole other dimension, I'm really not a gambling man anymore.
Well, you know, I can't relate. I say we head west.
Ors?
I say we head west.
I was gonna say we all want to head west.
We all
but
wanna head
you-
west.
See?
He's
Hey.
the one that
Go
wants to go
back.
mainland.
I say you can go home. That's okay.
He's like, the ship's only gonna go one direction. I guess we're heading further west.
You
can-
can,
we can-
swim.
I
You
ain't
can't
swimming.
swim.
Kalen's like, absolutely not.
We can force you to swim.
Guys, what if we like just did a U-turn and took him back? It's okay.
Just throw him overboard.
What if we just talk to the captain, see if he can take him back to the mainland, but then keep sailing with us? Even if it's a longer
We're in
trip.
a rowboat. The captain's overhearing this conversation and goes, I want more gold if we're going there and back.
You whore.
Like we didn't give you enough with the plates? We gave you the plates to be quiet.
We gave him... Oh.
The captain's like, you know what? You have a good point. You did give me a good chunk of gold.
Oh, god damn straight, we got a good point.
I can bring him back, and then whenever you want, you can get a free trip west whenever you want it. It doesn't even have to be right away. It's just I'll give you a credit, and
So he's
we
just
can
gonna
do
stay
another
on
voyage.
the port and we get a free pass?
And you can either, I can take you now, or I can take you another time. It's just the next trip's on me.
Do you want to keep the free pass and venture around, or keep the free pass? What's his name? The
captain,
yeah,
Johan.
Johan.
Did we ever get a name in the first place?
Yeah,
Yes, I just forgot.
Johan. That's funny.
So Johan's like, so we're going back to mainland.
Yep.
No,
I thought we were going
No.
west.
I
and
thought that
just-
was the
we're
whole
going
thing.
out west.
We're going west
We-
and saying
Are
fuck
we not
Kalen.
taking Kalen back and venturing
We got a
around?
freebie
That's
now,
the whole
though.
free pass.
We
That
got a
is the
freebie.
free pass,
No,
though. We can go
but
back
even if we
whenever
need
we
to go out
want.
We
west
put Kalen in
again.
the brig. He's not our problem anymore.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Out west. Yeah.
The captain's like, if we're going even further west, then I'm not going to give you a freebie.
Bro, what?
Because we're doing a lot of sailing. Like, we've almost used half
It's
of
not like you run on
almost
gas.
It's almost like you have a boat, and that's your entire purpose of living.
But if we go out again, I'm going to have... Okay, this is the reason. I'm going to have to get more rations to go back and then back out.
We have
You
rations.
cheapskate.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, like, we've been sailing for about 15 days.
Aren't you supposed to plan for that as the captain?
We have 3 months of rations. We've sailed for about 15 days. I don't know how much further we're going to sail, and I want to...
You have 3 months of rations. We've only been sailing 15 days. Sounds like you got like 2 months and something else days left.
No,
right?
that means we have at least a month more of sailing before we have to head back, just to split the rations evenly
So
for
what
the
are
time we
you
have to go
freaking
back.
out about?
He's like, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure we're safe. And I don't know, like, we were going to a island, and we went to 3.
Yeah.
I say we keep going west for about a month.
Can we just keep
And then
going
turn
It's
west?
called an adventure.
He's like,
Johan.
okay, that's fine. Like, as long as I don't have to come back out here again, like,
Shut your face. Let's go west.
okay.
called
We're
an
heading further
adventure.
west. Kalen's just kind of puts his head down and is like, okay.
If we need to go back out here, we'll pay
Uh-huh.
you. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll probably be rich by then.
Exactly.
Johan was like, okay, then it's settled. We're going further west.
You're not upping your price from last time, though.
Nope. Johan's like, I just wanted. Johan's like, I don't really want to go back. Like, that's why I was kind of like, if we're going back, I need to restock on rations. You paid me the extra gold. Like,
Restock on rations for 2 weeks, my ass.
He doesn't get the luxury of
We all
inflation.
he doesn't want to go back out. But he's like, fine, we'll keep sailing further west.
Some captain he is.
At this point, you're back at the boat, and Johan, y'all get up, and Johan looks at you all, and he's like, do you have a specific place? Do you have like a map or something? Like, we already hit 3 islands, and I feel like we're kind of lucky for hitting 3 islands. Like, are you all sure there's more land to go to?
Well, the island we were just on, we ended up finding a map a while ago, like a week ago.
Johan's like, I would like to see this map.
I'm pretty sure I showed it to you already, but discreetly slides over the map to Johan.
Johan looks at it. Is it this big land all the way to the west you want to go to?
We think so, yes.
What else is west?
Nothing.
Well, I think we're going to the big land.
He's like, well, at least we won't miss it. It's pretty big.
And you
big
say
land.
nothing, yet we've ran into 3 islands already, but
This is
whatever. Whatever. Apparently you know your stuff, we don't.
He looks to his crew. We head west again. We don't have to hit the islands that we're already on unless they... He's like, do you want to go back to any of the islands we were already on?
Maybe.
No.
I'm asking.
No.
No.
No?
We don't
You
need
just
to.
want to head straight west?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I don't think there's anything that we need, and if there is something that we need, it's on the mainland in that weird tower that we first started.
I thought that was on the other mainland,
That's on like the mainland.
which is the opposite direction. Where
Yes.
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 I'm saying that's the only thing I can think of.
So we're running.
Yes.
Okay.
We're still going west. We're not going back east.
I agree with this.
He's like,
Okay.
set sail west. We don't have to have
It's good
a
'cause we're
straight
not changing
bearing.
the plan.
We'll head reasonably straight, so it's not super far back from where we're going. Like, we don't have to retrace our steps, though. So, away we go. And the crew set sail. Is there anything y'all want to do in your downtime heading to said island?
Can we decipher the book?
I was gonna say, try and get his assistance on trying to decipher the book. Even
Pretty
though
much
I
for the
don't
entire
think
time sailing, y'all just want to like look at these books and see if you can figure anything out.
Yeah. The recognize momentum.
Open the book. All it is a page of Minecraft enchants. Shit, I can't read this. I can read a single word at the beginning. It says efficiency 4.
I'll fast forward on your voyage unless there's something like specific.
How many days go by?
I can tell you that
Okay.
if you're good with all. That's all you're doing is just deciphering these books on the entire
I-
voyage, day after day.
I think so. I don't think there's much else for
Okay.
us to do. Unless something else happens on the ship, like that rat that stole my shit the one time.
We could kill the captain, take control of the ship. and
I
then we
don't
have
think
to
that's
deal
gonna
with it.
happen.
Why not?
The
Then we don't have to
crew
deal
is
with
Because the crew is gonna try and kill us if we do that.
it. You mind control the crew.
Who has
Are you strong enough to mind control the crew? I don't think so.
Let me check.
Here, let me check my phone real quick. Let me see my stats as an underage magician. As a novice magician.
If I learn anything, it's the stronger man wins. They'll follow us regardless.
I don't think you're the stronger man in this situation.
That's why I have you.
What do you get from killing the captain?
Exactly.
Control the ship. We can go wherever we want. No payment.
You already.
We just guaranteed
the captain
ourselves-
didn't ask for any more payment.
We just
Fine,
guaranteed
go.
There's no
ourselves.
payment anyways.
Until
Or are you just talking
So,
about
like-
after this voyage is done?
after the voyage, we're just going to pay more because we got the one freebie, but then afterwards we have to pay again.
How about we get stronger over the next month and then maybe think about that when we go back east?
But if we kill the man,
If we hold it off,
we have
it's
infinite
fine.
free voyages.
Let's think about it in a month.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, as you're voyaging, you actually get to decipher some of the book.
Really?
You only get to yours though. Like you don't get to anybody else's, but you're as time goes on, you kind of understand more and more of the language.
Sorry guys, I'm a little self-centered on this voyage.
And everybody's pretty much
Not
been
just
focusing
this
on just your book.
It's not just this voyage. He's like, I've been a little self-centered on this voyage. He's like, it's not just this voyage.
So
Going off on your own while I'm stuck in a cave. Yeah.
It worked out for our benefit, didn't it?
I don't know about that. You almost died.
We all
So-
died.
You more than us. But go on. You need another one.
Very good possibility.
Let's get through the explanations
After-
first.
an entire month goes by. You get
We still
the first page of your book deciphered, and you understand more of the language, and you're really starting to catch on. The first page of the book talks about and you don't know his name yet. He doesn't really ever talk about himself. He's just talking about altering spells to do different things than they do. Like, let's say you have a fireball. He's trying to alter fireballs into other elements.
Rock.
Like,
boulder throw!
he wants to make fireballs into ice balls or other things.
So instead of a firebender, he can become a waterbender, is what you're saying.
I can
here.
become the Avatar.
Exactly.
All 4 elements.
He could just make a sphere of air and throw it at someone, and they just get yeeted.
So yeah, that's what the book's about.
The first
And-
page, at least.
The first page is just an explanation of like what he's trying to do.
I thought the first page was about altering spells.
Yeah, what
He
he's trying
talks
to do,
about it.
altering
That's-
spells. All of
the
this
rest
guy's
of the
trying
book
to do
is how to
learn
do
how to alter
So
spells.
just an explanation of how to alter.
It's
Yeah.
explanation of what the book is about.
You read the
Bang.
preface.
Yes.
You haven't gotten anything else.
You read the prologue.
We're getting like real deep into it on the very first page.
No, you read the
Right in the
prologue.
thick of it.
You read the first paragraph.
Fair enough.
Introductory paragraph.
Introductory page.
It was very interesting, I must say.
So, Captain shouts,
He's like, this
Land!
is really bad.
and
It took us a month to get there.
yeah.
Damn.
God, he's slow. Oh, he's using 1 sail on this 5-sail barge?
I don't ever think we had him describe the ship.
It's true. But I'm going along with it.
I'm going along that it was a
whole
big ass
month?
ship.
It was a
Oh
big
my.
ship. It was like, think Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow.
And it took a month to get there?
It's a lot of frickin' water.
God damn.
That's what a slow-ass captain would say.
And
Facts.
Captain says to you all, we'll get close enough for you 3 to go land. We good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gets close enough.
As long as Kalen ain't.
He's like-
He's not going to ditch us, is he?
He
Because
looks-
technically we're in the middle of his supply.
He's like, no, I'm not ditching you guys. You gave me a whole dragon plate of gold, so I'm staying here.
I trust you, though.
He got us this
Kalen's
far. I
like,
say
I'll
do.
stay here and make sure everything's okay. I don't really want to go on land anyways.
I don't know if I trust Kalen either.
That's a fair point. I think Kalen's scarred for life, though. I think at this
Kalen's like,
point, we
I
can
really
actually
appreciate
trust him.
you all doing this with me, and we all had our treasure. But at this point, I just want to go home. And if this guy doesn't get everybody home, then... And he leans in to Adeline. I got some tricks up my sleeve.
Excuse me, if he has some tricks up his sleeve, why the fuck didn't he do anything earlier? He's been useless 90% of the time. He touched a staff after being told not to and got transported to a dimension. Now he has personal trauma.
Unless
He is scarred.
Unless the tricks up his sleeve are just his futile attempt at flirting with Adeline.
Womp womp.
Because he's a desperate human being
Like Adeline's just like womp womp.
who thinks he has a chance.
Fair enough.
So y'all going?
Yeah, we're going on land.
Okay.
Is that a trick up your sleeve? Or you just
Captain's like,
God.
okay, get in the rowboat.
He's like, okay, we're moving on.
Y'all get in the rowboat. He lowers you down. You start rowing. As you get close to this island, or close to this land, you realize, like, it's not an island. It is land. There's a beach. As you get closer, you realize it's not just... It's a beautiful beach with palm trees. And it almost looks like some paradise. And as you get closer, you get this feeling of just pure joy.
Oh my God, it's Florida, pre-Hurricane Milton.
It's Florida!
There aren't
Before
any,
it got screwed up.
there aren't any
For the
alligators in
47th
the middle
time.
of the street.
I really hope Florida's doing okay. That must have sucked.
Some alligators in Florida with their new map expansion, and it's just an alligator dancing.
So, you're getting closer and closer to land. You finally hit
some people's houses.
land. You realize that after the beach, there's a prairie, and after the prairie, it's a forest behind that. And if you really squint your eyes, you see mountains in the very, very distance.
Hey, I see mountains in the very, very distance.
Really? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So,
Hey, you think if before we leave here, you can do a prairie burn just so we can see it?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Want me to burn the prairie?
It actually helps the prairie if you
Only
can believe
you can prevent forest fires. Smokey taught us that.
as you all are
It's not a
arguing,
forest fire. It's meant to be burnt down and grow better the next time.
as all of you are arguing, Adeline, you see a figure come out of the forest. It is a figure clad in white, a white robe, with a white staff. And he's walking towards you guys.
Yeah.
It's Gandalf. It's not Saruman. It's Gandalf.
That's our nice, cooler voice.
What would y'all like
You're
to do?
not wrong.
Do they see him? Do they see
Not
the figure?
yet.
We don't.
Oh,
We're
guys,
blind.
guys,
We're blind.
there's a man with a white cloak and a white staff coming towards us.
Really? Where?
In what direction?
Coming out of the tree line.
There's a lot of trees over there, Adeline. Are you sure?
As he comes a bit closer, everybody sees him.
Oh, you're right.
He's in the prairie now. And you don't feel in danger. You are more intrigued.
This guy's got good vibes.
He's got good vibes.
Let me say, is it more relief, or do we see intrigued, or do we feel a sense of relief? Like,
I'll give
worries
you
or
both. Relief and intrigue.
not? Shit.
We're intrigued.
Okay, whatever the fuck that is. What? What?
I didn't hear what he said.
I didn't even know she's laughing. It's not.
Anyways, he comes close enough and shouts, "How are y'all doing?"
Huh. Not how I thought you sounded at all, but we're doing great, sir.
We're doing alright.
Unlike Robin Williams, I don't do voices.
You should. You should try.
I should.
You should really try.
I mean, I did the first session before we started recording this, once we started recording this, I started getting more serious and doing less voices. Because I'm not very good at them.
because
If you're doing Dungeons and
No,
Dragons,
remember,
seriously,
he
you gotta
tried-
do the voices.
he tried to voice a woman at the brothel, whatever, and it went terribly.
It was so bad.
Because
Alright,
he
I
said.
think he succeeded.
No, I think that was another
Devin's
woman.
proving my
that was
point. Devin's
succeeding with
proving
you.
my point.
We support creativity in whatever capacity.
We may
This is a
support.
I am speaking in authority when
This is
a
a safe
figure is coming
space.
towards you.
I encourage you to do the voices.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll
As-
put that under my cap.
As an
and
aspiring
we'll
voice
keep that there
actor-
for now.
As an aspiring voice actor, I
You be the
encourage you to do
DM.
voices.
You be the DM. Do the voices.
That's a lot of work.
You're not
At
wrong.
least somebody knows. It is a lot of work. It is fun, though. It is very fun.
I had to make a whole story. I had to know where to go.
I pulled this story completely out of my ass, I'm not gonna lie. I hope it's been good so far.
You got a pretty whimsical ass, that I must say.
Hmm?
You got a pretty whimsical ass, that I must say.
I do my best. So,
If the story wasn't that good, we wouldn't come back for more.
as you
This is true.
as
We keep coming back for more. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
as he gets closer, he's probably 30 yards away. He's like, "Come hither."
Okay.
Okay. Everybody's just like, "Okay, we come."
Well, he's 30 yards away. I can only move at a speed of 40 feet, so it's gonna take me a minute.
You're right on the edge of the
Meters.
prairie and the beach. You all are standing on the
He
beach.
said yards.
He said meters.
He said 30
I
yards.
said yards. Do
You
I
did
look?
not say yards.
Do I
He
do I
does
look
not use the
un-American?
metric system.
I do not. I refuse to use the metric
He
system.
does not use the metric system. Plenty of
He said
people would think he's
meters,
weird
did
for
he
not
not?
using the
He
metric
said
system.
meters.
He said
He
yards.
said meters, I swear. to
Did I
God.
seriously say meters?
No, you said yards.
He
I
said
heard him
meters.
say
Bro,
yards.
I heard
We
you
will-
say
we
meters,
will.
too.
In the comments, tell me if I'm right or not.
Just put a poll.
Well, I might do that. I might put up a poll. We'll decide.
Did
We'll
you
decide
hear
later.
yards or meters? Just
Pretty
random
sure
ass
I'm
poll.
American. I'm pretty sure I use yards. Anyways,
That's what we thought.
so as you all approach him, you are on the beach. He is on the prairie. He's like, "I thank you for helping Smudge do what he was on the island for. I am the one that commissioned him to protect the library and take care of the danger of the mind flayers.
Are you Bob?
It's the white man.
I am not Bob.
Oh shit! Who's Bob?
Can you help us decipher these books?
Yeah.
Wait,
He's
should
like-
we have told him that? That's his library.
We didn't steal them, did we?
I
Technically,
think
we were given them.
I think you will be just fine on yourselves deciphering them.
That's a lot of
I
pressure.
will not help you. However, I do really appreciate what you've done. And I will answer one question that y'all would like to ask me about this world
Each
Okay.
or in total.
We
in
got.
total.
We gotta plan this question.
And he said about this world.
Anything going on, anything I might know, I can't guarantee I'll answer it.
Hold on, good sir.
And then after that, I do have. Actually, I'll do the warning beforehand. There is an evil growing in the world.
If he says it's from the east, I swear to God.
It is
It's fine, we're
on
next.
your mainland.
It was from the east. God damn it.
Zeus, the Dragonborn, used to be a master of the red dragon that was on that isle.
Used to be.
And then a man in dark cloak
Yup.
that has been reborn in a way.
Yeah, you know. Funny thing, we actually ran into him,
Did?
I was worried about that.
but he trapped us in a cage and told us to go, otherwise we'll face an untimely demise. So we got out of there before we died.
He is very powerful. However, he is just learning about his new magic, and he is trying to bring about a plot that would bring the entire Earth under his reign.
So who are you?
That isn't the
That's not the
question.
question. That's not the question.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Well,
Dismiss him.
We're just curious to what your name is.
That's not the question, Travis.
I think if you read into the history of this land, you will know me.
Okay, a little cryptic, We got one question. Let's play
You get one question, and even though this person is new to his magic, I will say he is still very dangerous, and do not take him lightly.
I have one question, and this is not the question, but I have a question.
Shoot.
Is our question allowed a semicolon? So like,
Dude, we just have to structure a fucking question. Don't ask stupid shit.
Sure.
but like if it's a semicolon, we get like basically 2 questions for one.
Fair, but like still. Shut up.
I have time, just not time for a multitude of questions.
Fair enough.
Do not think too much into it.
All right, so I want to ask this guy. Aside from the semicolon question.
I honestly don't know. I don't know what to ask him.
We'll take a break, and you can think about what to ask him.
That's what you want to ask.
Are you Walter Whiting this bitch?
Aggressive expansion. Now, which one of you fine gentlemen would like to join us?
I will say, well, I am going to ask you to stop because you gave me a little PTSD of this one
What is
day.
a magic trick?
Please,
Pencil. Disappear.
Debbie.
Fair enough.
Ta-da.
Would you like a different Joker? Nicholson, Phoenix.
Nah, dude just had ADHD, so he remembers everything.
What, Nicholson?
Perhaps Romero. He's a little more retired than anything else.
Nicholson is the Dance in the Devil with the Pale Moonlight, right?
Yeah, Nicholson.
Yeah. I like that one.
Or Hamill. Hamill, that was a fun guy.
What's his name? The shitty one.
Leto. Jared Leto.
Yeah. I can only do his laugh, and it's really bad.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really bad. Fuck up. Oh yeah, my question. I have a question.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah. We'll resume.
Okay, resume. You'll have your question?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And it is a doozy.
The old man in white looks at you. What is your question?
You have to do a voice for this, please.
Good sir, I but inquire. What can you tell us about the dragons from the island we were just on, as well as the mind flayers we faced, and how they connect to any potential treasure? However, we're also concerned about Smudge and the books he gave us and their connection to the Cloaked Man of Grey.
I feel like that is more than one question.
It's
Grammar.
almost one.
Grammar.
So, the Mind Flayers were another group that wanted to take over the world by force. That you thankfully stopped, along with
I
Smudge.
kind of figured the mind flare thing because of Stranger Things. It's kind of just what it does. But go ahead. You said along with Smudge.
I said you helped Smudge. thankfully, you along with Smudge helped take out the man players that wanted to take over the entire world by force, by mind control. There's no more treasure on the island of the dead dragons. You took all that you probably could. As for here, there's no more treasure here for you, and I'm going to turn you around from here. This is not your land.
That's what the natives said.
Oh my god.
There's oil in the hills.
Guess what? We have a school based structured on stolen
I'm going to
land.
have to turn you around
Yeah.
from here. The Gray Man did not have any connection to the Mind Flayers. And I'm sorry, was that all of your question? I'm humoring you because I do have time.
I mean, I would ask about the connection to the Cloaked Man and the books that Smudge gave us, but...
The books that Smudge gave you were...
Personal development.
They were honestly a little bit of work from mine and older and other wizards that it was just a hobby of ours.
All this for a hobby.
And you've translated part of one of the books, correct?
Yeah, I got the preface.
You got the preface. You got the preface. So,
But it took me a month to figure that out, and I haven't touched their books.
We don't have to let him know that.
I will.
So, he replies, I think you will do just fine. If you've understood the preface, then that's a lot more than, honestly, a lot of people would have gotten out of it. So I commend you. I think you'll do just fine with those. The books are yours, and the island is yours to go back to whenever you wish. Any of the books there, I would prefer that you do not take the books to the mainland because they shouldn't be common knowledge.
There are books on the mainland.
The books we have shouldn't be on the
The
mainland.
books on the great island of the Great Library should not be books that everybody knows. So if you want to go research more than what you already have, please feel free. Go and research as much as you want. And I do not believe the Gray Man, as you call him, would know about them
Okay.
in his next life.
See that? 6 points, 6 answers. Out of one question.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I see what you did there. It was very clever.
Grammar, my dude.
Grammar, my dude, indeed.
Okay.
Are you all satisfied?
See, so dragons were useless, right?
Oh, about the dragons.
Yeah, that was mentioned in the question.
It was. I'm sorry. There was a lot of things mentioned
were a
in that
lot of
one question.
Yeah.
I would be wary about dragons from now on.
Be wary of dragons.
Because now that you have set them free, which I do not blame you. Do not blame yourselves for dragons being put upon this earth again.
Again.
Because they were caught among the mind flayers.
Anyway.
And
So was the mind flare? Sorry, this is out of context. Is the mind flare something from another dimension that travels to our world to try and take over stuff?
you don't know that.
I don't know that.
You don't know that.
But like,
You know what? You know what?
This is a general question outside of the game. I'm not
You know
asking
what,
as ors.
Roll
I'm
a
just-
history check.
History check.
Roll a d20.
Fuck.
You don't know any of that.
Shit.
Shit.
I guess
Honestly,
I'll do research.
It wouldn't have been a history check, but I'll give it to you anyways. But you didn't roll good, so
So dragons wary of mind flayers useless.
you killed them.
We killed them all.
Mind flayers dead.
Mind Flayer's dead.
treasure, none.
Dragons will go among this earth again.
Smudge, worthless.
Not worthless.
Useless right now.
He was from another dimension that greatly helped you and me.
Another dimension.
Because the Mind Flayers are of... If they had gotten to the mainland, they would have been far more destructive than even the Grey Man. Even though they were less powerful.
Books.
Research, not go to the mainland. Can't go to the mainland.
Research. Can go to mainland
No.
with restrictions.
No.
No, it's not can go to mainland with restrictions. It should not be common knowledge on mainland. Therefore,
Then
we
you
should
don't
take it.
make it common knowledge. You keep it to yourself.
Exactly, so we take it back to the library and keep it there.
Or you go to the mainland. You just
Okay,
shut your trap.
this is the DM talking. The books you have on yourselves, you can keep on yourselves. But the Man in White would prefer
If we
heavily
Toss him
prefer
overboard.
that any other books be kept at the Great Library, because they should not be common knowledge.
In the library, you just shut your trap.
So
keep it to yourself.
technically, the books we have are fine to go on mainland, but if we were to... And
Don't try to take the entire library onto the mainland and try to protect all of them.
See, that's a different thing. The entire library, that's understandable.
The books you have are fine.
See, and then the Grey Dude. Powerful. Any other notes?
You all good now? Can I continue my dialogue?
Did you have any notes on the Grey Dude? Within that answer of the one question?
He already gave you sufficient information about the Grey Dude. He's very powerful.
Power, yeah.
He's learning
learning
magic.
magic.
He's learning the magic that he has, and he is an infant, but at the same time,
A little weird.
he had another life
Another life.
before his.
Okay, think about it as the clones of Logan from the X-Men. Like the clones of Wolverine, like they're just born.
Think
they
about
don't
it
have
as
a
the
mind,
as the
they're just-
bullshit Disney version of Palpatine.
You just made that a lot.
Only
He's simple. He's simplified. It. It's fine.
I hate the sequel trilogy. Trust me, I do.
You brought in clones, he brought in Star Wars. That did not make sense. I mean, it made sense, but like not in the way that you were intending.
Babe,
I'll just stop you.
We're good.
I got it on my notes.
baby mind in adult body.
You
But-
did great.
I'm gonna continue my dialogue now.
Continue.
As for the dragons, I would not beat yourselves up about what they do on the mainland, because they are way more. It's infinitely better than mind flayers going to the mainland. The dragons will seek treasure, and they will do what dragons have always done.
I spelled mine wrong.
How'd you spell it?
How do you spell mind wrong? How did you spell mind?
N-I-D.
Mend.
Continue.
Don't beat yourselves up. Don't beat yourselves up about it. Yeah. Apparently, I can't talk now. It's been a trip so far. Do not beat yourselves up about what the dragons will do. They are infinitely more better than the mind flayers. It was just what had to be done. However, the dragons are very powerful and will now be upon your land again.
What did you say?
The dragons are very powerful and will be on your land again.
Like the white man.
They will try to find treasure and do what dragons have always done.
Do what dragon do.
I will say there are some good dragons. Not all are bad.
How long you gotta keep on talking? I'm running out of room.
That's why I gave you another note card, bitch. You threw it away.
I didn't like your note card.
Do you want the other side? All you gotta do is flip it over.
This makes sense in my mind.
That's all I had.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Now, is it gonna make sense the next time we play?
Yeah, I see kind of arrows going that way.
Okay. As long as it makes sense to you and you can read it and understand what you wrote.
Dragons are better than Mind Flayer. I know that much.
The man in white, at this point, says, again, thank you for your service.
Thank you, good sir.
He hands Arian a box and says, this will probably be useful to you. It has wizarding things in it.
Specific, I like it.
It is a spell components that you will find useful. Keep it with you and it will do you well.
So write down in your inventory box of spell components.
Box of shit.
Box of shit. Oh, puppy. You're such a good puppy. Okay.
Box.
And at this point, the white man starts walking away. And as he's walking away, he turns around. And your time here is done.
Damn.
You should get on your ship. And I bid you to head home to help in the going-ons that is going to happen there. Again, I thank you. And walks away.
Okay, so he directs us towards the mainland. What's he hiding on this land?
He said there was nothing there.
Nothing for
You're
you.
gonna trust him.
He said there was nothing for us
You're
there.
gonna trust him. Nothing for us. Nothing for us. But that means there's something that's not for us.
There's something that's not for us that we're gonna steal.
1 + 1 = 3.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
What's 9 + 10? 21.
I say we should go to the mainland.
Your sense of adventure. Oars?
Dude is powerful.
Care to weigh in?
I have a sense of adventure, but
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Adeline.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could just send us packing.
Probably.
Yeah.
But like he wandered off. He's an old man.
Did he? Or is he just... we're just next to him?
At this point,
Grandpa went off to pasture.
I don't think that's the proper
at this
saying.
point,
The giver.
a storm cloud forms
Whoa. That's nice.
above
I shall call
the
this.
man. He raises his staff. The storm cloud lets out a bolt of lightning that hits his staff. Kaboom!
Oh my.
And he walks into the forest.
So the lightning was just for dramatic effect?
Deadass.
My
Yep.
God.
I thought he was gonna pull some Shazam or Raiden type shit and
That-
just fucking disappear.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be pointed towards us. That's what I thought.
I need that sort of drama in my life, you know? Just have lightning strike me just to walk away. Alright,
Girl,
alright.
your bed's over here.
Come, my darling. Okay, so he just walked off like a fucking badass. You're saying we all should go to the mainland?
Personally, I think so. I think if we venture around, something's gonna happen and one of us is gonna die.
Isn't that the point of the adventure? She's already died once. She came back to life. What do you have to worry about?
We don't have Smudge here
I
with
was
us to
gonna
save
say.
us.
Neither do we.
Fine. I'm strong.
How much health do you have on a regular basis?
36.
That's more than I thought he had, to be honest.
I thought it was 16, honestly.
I thought it was something around there too.
We all have leveled up quite a bit since when we started. However, as the DM, I would heavily say that you should I would suggest that you should probably leave.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
It's 2 against 1 anyways. We're choosing to go to the mainland.
I deciphered a book page.
I thought he deciphered the
it's-
book.
I think it's two.
It took him a whole month for a page.
I think it's 2 versus 2 here.
Are you dyslexic?
It's a stalemate. What do you think, Roxy? She says we should stay.
She says we should go.
She says I got no thoughts.
Roxy is like, whoever will pet me most.
No ridges or valleys or
She agrees
lumps.
with me.
She's smooth brain. No ridges or valleys or lumps.
I think that speaks for more than one of us. Right, oars? Smooth brain there. Oh.
So we're going back to the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm being carried against my will, apparently. But alright.
It's okay. Cast a fireball on the prairie. We're fine.
If anything, you'd be the one carrying me against my will. Because you're the only one strong enough to do that. So I would probably just cast fireball against you. Just so you would let me go when I run away.
No thanks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We get back on the boat and I ask oars, why did we leave?
Say it one more time, a little bit louder.
We get back on the boat and I ask oars, why did we leave?
Because he suggested it.
That means he's hiding something.
And he also summoned a bolt of lightning and walked away. I don't think we can do that.
Not yet. Not with that attitude.
Not yet, exactly. Let's come back another time. And we'll just forget about this place like it never happened.
You're probably one of those people that waits to retire until after they have the money for it, right? Probably.
Live life on the edge, Devin.
Exactly.
Okay, so y'all get back on the boat, start rowing back.
Okay, so we're rowing back.
And you get back. Captain hoists you up. Says, what happened?
Heading to the mainland.
Met a white dude.
Met a white dude in a white cloak with a white staff that told us that we should go back to the mainland because there isn't much for us here.
He warned us the black dude. That was a little racist.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you know
the
what?
gray dude, he was gray, not black.
He said
He was in between. He was a mixed dude.
Okay.
Anyways, this dude told us to not blame ourselves about the dragons we set free on the previous island, which you may or may not know about. I don't think you do.
He's like, this is the first time hearing about it.
Anyways, the island that you dropped us off on, and then went back to the island that we just appeared on a month ago.
Yeah.
The island you dropped us off on originally had a shit ton of dragons and mind flayers. We killed the mind flayers.
Mind who?
It's fine. They're gone. You don't have to worry about it. But we released the dragons on this world
Why?
because
We
they.
were trying to be good people.
And as long as you don't bother them, they won't bother you. So you should be fine. If you run into a dragon,
Back
don't.
away.
Just don't.
Just back away.
He's like, these mind flayers. Were they?
They're dead.
They're dead.
They're
gone.
dead.
They're
But
gone.
were they powerful and were they a threat?
To some extent.
They
but we
would
beat
have
them.
been if we did not stop them.
We're more of a threat than they are at this point.
At that point, he says, you know what? I learned a long time ago to not ask a lot of questions. You know what? I'll trust you guys.
Yeah. Don't. Hey, buddy.
Good advice.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, baby girl. You got it.
And
Captain shrugs you off. That was weird.
No,
Crew, set sail back to mainland.
Yay, let's take a month and a half. Read more of your fucking book.
We'll get in a whole other page this time.
I hope it's more than a page.
Well, it should be more because if you're able to understand a few words now.
If you're able to understand a whole page.
So theoretically, we should get more than one page.
This is like Spanish class all over again.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, DM.
Yeah, honestly, Spanish class over again.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, books.
You all head back to Mainland.
After a month and a half.
A month and a half goes by.
How many pages does he get?
Slow ship.
You get the whole book.
Did
Look
he
at
start
that.
on either of ours?
No.
He didn't start on any of yours yet.
I mean, but it could be easy though next time.
It might be if it's in the same language.
Get it in a whole day at this point.
He
Full
really,
got a point
he really
there.
understands the language now.
Full.
Are
And-
our books in the same language as his? Or is
Yeah,
it a
it's
different-
all ancient language.
Yes.
Boom. I'm useful.
So
Finally. Took you long enough.
I'm gonna pretend
You
that it's not Caitlin.
understand how
Okay. You can do so as you wish. Do as you wish.
you understand now that fireballs can be cast in different ways. Technically speaking, for you, you do not. All you have to do is write fireball in your book, and take the fireball spell in your spell book for the day. But now you can cast it as an ice ball. And that ice ball will do something different. You don't understand what yet. You know it will be cold damage, obviously. That's all you know. It might just be that, it might be more. You'll have to test it out.
It could be like a softball-sized piece of hail that just hurtles at someone's head and you knock them out.
Could be. It could not be.
It would hurt, but like, it's a thought, okay?
You know what else is a thought?
You. Why'd you point at me? What the fuck was that?
So,
Minneapolis, no bitches.
Can we not have this in the fucking episode? I don't want to talk about this right now.
so
Talk
you
about this
all
later,
finally have
okay?
land in sight. Back to the mainland. And as you come towards mainland, you see smoke.
Don't tell me the town's burning.
They
What's the smoke from? How?
made a campfire for us. How nice.
I don't think that's it. How?
What did you say?
Campfire.
They made a campfire.
So we could see where we're going.
Sacrifice.
Hey, Salem witch trials?
You
For
all,
you,
all
especially.
whispering probably aren't going to come onto the mic.
Sacrifice!
Burn him at the stake.
As you get closer, that you realize that a port building is on fire.
Just one building or just one
Just
building?
one big building.
Okay, well, I mean, as far as I know, that building was
How-
useless to us anyway, so... The
Like,
firefighter.
how much of it is burned though? Like, is it almost to the ground? Like halfway?
It's about to be burnt to the crisp because all of it is on fire.
But I mean, that building
But, like,
was useless to us.
With the bacon.
So
crispy bacon. And
about an hour later, you are at port. You dock. The captain throws anchor and it's like, everybody go aboard. And as all of you go aboard, Dijkstra, the lord of the port city, comes up to you
Forgot his name, but yep. Okay.
Forgot about it.
and is like, our port building is on fire.
He doesn't seem very scared.
It sounds like a personal problem.
Our port building's on fire.
Okay, you're on your own.
here's buckets, hands you all buckets with ropes,
We're not your
throw them in the
firefighters.
fucking water, and you better get that poured out. Do you know anything about this that's going on? A dragon flew overhead,
Okay.
lit fire to this, and then headed south.
Okay. Is that our problem? I don't think so, dude.
You're in my port city,
Okay, you
and
gotta pay us.
you've been very helpful to me so far, so please take these buckets.
We're visitors.
Question, how tall is the port building that's on fire right now?
It's like 30 feet tall.
That's a lot of feet.
How the fuck are we gonna put that out if the entire thing's on fire?
Thoughts and prayers.
A lot of people are throwing water at this building.
Is there any
hell.
building that's near the height that they can actually get up there to put the upper fire out, or is it just people running into the bottom?
I mean, if you get down below,
Mainly, they're
top
trying to
will
Still
take
gonna
care of
burn
itself.
down.
They're
It'll
trying.
take care of itself. You got down below.
The entire port is wood.
Do we got
They're
a hose?
trying to contain the fire.
Do we got a hose?
Okay, so we're just making brake lines so that the fire doesn't spread.
Yes.
Yeah. Literally,
Okay.
everybody has buckets tied, just like he gave you.
Yeah.
Buckets with 10 foot of rope. They let the bucket down into the water. They haul it up, and they run and throw it onto the fire.
Okay.
Everybody's doing this.
Okay, just help him make the brake lines. It'll go faster.
Everybody but me. I throw my bucket down and I walk to the tavern. I'm like, not my problem. I'm just a vacationer.
Yeah, monkeys. My
As you
circus.
walk away, Dijkstra's like, get back to your bucket, or I'll send the guards after you.
You want to say that again? You want to say that again in a more like?
And if you will do this, I will pay you 5 silver.
All right, now we're talking. I got our bucket, guys. We are good Samaritans of the city.
Was it 5 silver each though?
That's a good question.
He looks at you as like, you're testing my patience.
5 silver each, and we'll do it.
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Only because you've been so kind to me so far and brought down that Thieves Guild. Otherwise, nobody else is getting paid here.
We're so kind to him, but we're hassling him for money. Hell yeah!
He is tested a bit, but
Yeah.
he says yes.
Somebody still does it. Who cares?
Exactly. Okay.
All right, grab a bucket. I guess we're going.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Hey, at least that's not the shitty buckets in the Minecraft trailer. Those look like ass, dude.
You guys and all of Johann's crew start throwing water on this. Eventually, you get it contained. It burnt down their main port building.
But the surrounding is fine, for the most part.
The surrounding is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're firefighters.
Put it on your resume. Let's go.
Dijkstra looks at you guys again after he's sweating.
How long did the fire take to put out?
A few hours.
That was a long time.
There was a lot.
I feel like we should get more than 5 silver here.
Yeah.
It was-
We want to
Do you want to say that to Dijkstra?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Actually,
No, we're fine.
actually, I'm
We're
gonna
fine.
rethink this. He was already testy with the 5 each.
Let's make him a full testicle and let's do
We're fine.
No.
He looks at you guys. Do you know anything about this dragon?
No.
We haven't heard anything.
No.
about
There
it.
No.
was a dragon?
No. I'm sorry.
The only thing we know of dragons is what you told us of the dragon flying over,
At this-
breathing fire, and
At
going
this point, Johann's coming over.
Oh God. Fuck it. Why did we say anything?
I thought he was on the ship. He's on
No,
the ship.
I go over to Johan, tell him don't say shit about the dragons we told you about earlier. You don't.
Johann is like, once again, okay.
Don't answer any questions he
Okay.
asked.
Okay.
Good man. I'm loving you, Johan. You know, you're a good man.
Dijkstra looks over at Johann. Do you know anything about this? And Johann goes, oh. I don't know.
Hell yeah, we paid him off.
Yeah, basically y'all paid him off.
Push money.
And Johann whispers to you guys, to you specifically, there goes your free boat ride.
No! Fuck you.
Or
But none of my crew will say anything about this.
As they should, you slut. God. So guys, apparently we just lost our free boat ride, apparently, because we just saved the town. Apparently that cost us the whole boat ride. I said
He whispered it to you, dumbass. You're not supposed to tell us.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
whispered it.
disappointed
But
later.
it's-
He whispered it to us. That's why I gotta tell you guys.
I'll let him fill you
So-
all in.
So now can we kill him
Dijkstra's
and
walking
get home?
away. And as he's walking away, he looks over. Meet me at the town hall, we have business.
Whoa.
Meet me at my place, we have business.
Whoa,
Ooh,
okay.
shady, spooky, creepy.
Okay, big guy. Okay.
Guys, I think we're gonna be a one night stand.
What?
Huh?
The way he suspiciously says it. Come over to my place. We got business.
Hey, baby, come over to my place. We got business tonight.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No shame in a one night stand.
Yeah.
I've had many of those. They're pretty fun. Low commitment. I recommend them.
It is getting later in the day at this point. Do you all want to head over to the tavern at this point? Probably get a place to stay.
I thought we were going to town hall.
Isn't it night? Or is it? I thought we were supposed to go to the town hall.
Yeah.
But it's late.
You just mentioned it. Isn't the town hall open 24/7 like a church?
Maybe, but he also seems pissed.
Well,
Maybe
aren't
we
we
shouldn't.
all?
Maybe we shouldn't make
Let
him
me
wait.
clarify. Like he said, when you can. I'll clarify.
He
when
said
you
when
can.
you can.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll
we
sleep
can
the night.
right now.
Yeah.
We'll sleep the night. Go the next morning. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry.
You can read books. It's fine.
I can do a lot of things. I can go to the
Yeah.
town hall. I can read books.
How about we
Okay, we're gonna take a break.
Take-
I gotta go piss. So.
Let's set up amount of times that Malachi goes to the bathroom.
Oh, we're already on round 3.
Do you want to do Malachi or me?
Are we all going?
I have to take a piss.
Did we just go at the same time?